Welcome to the New Song Cafe at worshiptogether.com. Today we're listening to the song Awakening with Chris Tomlin, Daniel Carson, and Nathan Nockels. So sit back and enjoy this New Song Cafe. Welcome, guys.
Thank you so much.
Good to have y'all.
Thank you.
We're actually in Atlanta in the studio where you guys wrote the new songs for the Passion record that's coming out called Awakening.
Right.
And this song we're listening to today is actually titled Awakening,
Right.
which was the theme of the conference.
Right.
Title of the record.
Yeah.
And so a lot of stuff happening around this song.
Yeah, and around this word. It's quite a massive word, you know. And we were on this Christmas tour, this past Christmas with the new Christmas music. And we were talking about, and every day we'd be talking about the Passion Conference and like, okay, what about this? What about this? And Louis like, you know, I really feel like the heart of this word really, everything comes around this word awakening for the conference. And we had this book that came out called Awakening that was like a picture book, a photo book of our journey around the world with Passion. And he's like, I'd really love to call the record Awakening, and this new record. And he said, it'd be great if we had a song called, if there was a song called Awakening, if the title of the record's Awakening. And he's like, but you know, Chris, it doesn't, if it's going to be called Awakening, if it's the title song, it doesn't need to be like it needs to be one of the best songs on the record. And he goes, I'm like, you know, no pressure, but, you know, and it's like, if it's not a great song, you know, we'll still call the record Awakening, but we won't put it on the record. I'm like, thanks. And he's like, it'd be cool maybe, and we thought about what if we wrote it, with my buddies at Hillsong, because these two worship movements are kind of moving around the world, Passion and Hillsong, and it's amazing how God has brought our paths together and our friendship together. And so I called my friend Reuben Morgan. I was like, Reuben, I got this song. I love Reuben and what he writes, and I said, I got this idea of Awakening, and I've seen some lyric ideas and just over email, and just the wonder of technology. You know, he's in Sydney, and he's just kind of emailing me things back, little ideas, and the first time I heard that opening, in our hearts, Lord, in this nation, awakening, the melody, I had a whole different thing going, and he had that, and I was like, that's where we want to start, and the song kind of took off from there, and it just felt like, you know, that's what we want to say at Passion. We want a song that was for the nations, not for this nation, and for the nations as we travel around the world, as an awakening around the world, to see an awakening of God and a worship of God and a passion for God. And I felt like this song really, really hit home. And then when I heard they were using it, like you said, at the Vision Sunday for all the Hillsong campuses, I was like, that was our heart. You know, it would be bigger than just this little conference, but it would go out into the churches.
Wow. Well, I would love for you guys to play it for us.
All right. In our hearts, Lord, in this nation, Holy Spirit, we desire awakening for you and you alone. Awake my soul, and see for the world you love. Your will be done, let your will be done in me, for you and you alone. Awake my soul, and see for the world you love. Your will be done, let your will be done.
Wow. There's such a huge dynamic range in this song. It's great. And just experiencing it live with 22,000 college students singing, it was just amazing. You know, it went from here into this just massive explosion. Yeah. Talk us through the chords a little bit. It seems to be a real easy song to play. And you're capoed up 1, playing in D, I think.
Yeah, if I'm a part of it, it's going to be an easy song to play. So I'm capoed at 1. I'm playing in D position on guitar. I'm singing in E flat. Originally, I'd written it in F. When Ruben and I were writing it, it was in F. And when you got to the bridge, it was like, that's out of control. So you got to figure out something here. And because of the range of it. But so yeah, it just starts in D. And the verses are just D. I just play kind of an A, sustain, G, D, A, G. Then the chorus, it goes to G or the 4 chord. For you and you alone, to B minor, awake my soul, to D. Just repeat that. G, B minor, D, A. So that's the basic chords around once you get the first part of the song, and that's where it's just really settles in the intro, the kind of the calling of people to worship in that song, and then it just takes off with Daniel, and it just kind of comes out of nowhere. You know, this all of a sudden this electric kind of line just is, as far as when you're leading as a band, it should just come out of, oh my gosh, I haven't heard that yet. It's a whole new sound, and so we'll just kind of go over that, and Daniel just play the lead line coming out of the chorus, and I'll just play the chords under. It starts on the minor. If you're playing a D, it starts in E minor. So 1, 2, ready, go. And that just launches into the soaring part of the song where it just takes off and starts on and that's like the rising sun that shines, which starts on just that same really chords I was just playing, E minor.
Yeah, just same progression over and over.
Yeah, we change up a little bit, and you can between the E minor and the G, whether you play an E minor or a G this time, and we kind of change it up a little bit. But then we go into the last chorus, and this was the coolest thing about the song. One of the most interesting things of the song, because this wasn't there, and this is one of the beauty of the community, as we talked about, of just having all of us together and just being able to be open about our songs and no, this is the way it is. And because I remember Matt Redman. He comes in and listens to the song, and he's like, hey, that last chorus, man, you should combine what you just sang, that little bridge part, and the chorus. I'm like, what? I've never heard that before. I've never heard anybody doing that before. That doesn't make any sense. And I'm just looking at him like, man, you don't know anything about songwriting. and then he's just like, no, just try it. And so I started singing that, like the rising sun that shines, awake my soul, awake my soul, and sing from the darkness comes alive. Awake my soul, awake my soul, and sing. So combining that first chorus with that last bridge, and so it just keeps that energy going crazy, and it was just really turned into a beautiful moment.
Yeah, man, thank you guys so much for sharing it with us. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.